So W Americas are pissed off because Miss Rachel, yes, the Miss Rachel we know who spent a lot of her time talking to babies. She has over 21 million subscribers online. She's got upwards of over 400 million views on just one of her channels. Man, W America is upset with her. These radical conservatives, because she decided to speak out on the Nolan Wells case. She decided to speak up for reparations for Black Americans.
America will never be whole until reparations are paid.
Now, as a W, she's speaking up and she's speaking out. And she's basically blowing the whistle and calling these people out. And she's been looked at as a race traitor. She, she's been looked at as a person that's bad for business. And W's all across the country is telling people now, do not let your babies watch Miss Rachel. All of a sudden, she's not watchable anymore because she decided to use her voice to speak out for people, right? So she really got real controversial, and she's basically crossing the line, the picket line, and she's speaking out against what she knows. She's speaking out against these people. She knows the truth, and listen, a lot of people are very upset with her. A lot of people are pissed off with her because she's talking like this.
I feel like a lot of people don't speak out about things because they don't want to lose opportunities, fame, money, and they don't want to be criticized. But if more and more and more people say something, people won't lose those things.
So she went on to post, we know the investigation and everything that followed would have been different if Nolan Wells were white and his friends were black. Nolan and his family deserve justice. And a lot of these people are pissed. I'm talking about they can't believe that they gave her this platform to make all this money, and she would have the audacity to come out and go against us. We gave you everything and you go against us. You ungrateful woman. We can't believe this. So now they're on Fox News, blew their top. Fox News couldn't believe that she would say this. So they went and got some W women to go on there now and tell other people to do this.
You know, I think to Kevin's earlier point, and so well stated, this is a young man who was taken off this earth one way or another far too early. And he was, by all accounts, a great young man. And probably something really tragic happened. And it was probably a total accident. Are some people not being forthright with what happened? Perhaps that's the case when teenagers go out and party on July 4th. You know, that happens. So that's a horrible tragedy any way you spin it, and the family is grieving. But why the initial reaction is to make this about race is, to me, so insulting to his memory, to your point. But also, I have to go back to this Miss Rachel. This woman dresses as a child and tries to pseudo-educate your kids on YouTube. And she's sitting here making a statement like that as if our country is not divided enough. You've got somebody who's supposed to be this educator of young people, or at least an inspiration to young people, going and making a race claim of something she knows nothing about and is not connected to in any way, shape, or form. How she's connected to a teenager in Mississippi is beyond me. And the fact that this woman is, for some people, the educator of their children and on the iPad, to me, that's also another element of this that I find deeply disturbing.
Yeah, well, Miss Rachel is not allowed in my house, so.
And you can't make this stuff up. And listen, you see that black dude sitting on that panel with them, right? This is just where we at. So now you have some W folks that have a problem with these other W folks speaking like this, and they're defending Miss Rachel, right? They're defending Miss Rachel's right to have her opinion, because you have some people out here putting up stuff like this. Can you just stay in your lane and sing? And she said no, right? But she also has support from some of her people.
Miss Rachel didn't leave her lane. You were just hoping that she held the same racist beliefs that you do. You cannot call yourself a child of Christ and then decide that compassion for people, especially children, stops at the border, at skin color, or at religion. So apparently Miss Rachel can teach your children empathy, but she better not display it publicly. At least not to brown kids, Muslim kids, Palestinian kids, kids in detention centers, and definitely not black kids, right? Miss Rachel stated what I have been saying this whole entire time. We know the investigation and everything that followed would have been completely different if Nolan Wells had been white and his friends had been black. Nolan's family deserves justice. And apparently telling the truth about that double standard was enough to receive a ton of backlash. It's heartbreakingly obvious who gets believed, whose stories get pushed, who gets a detailed and thorough investigation, and who gets attacked, questioned, and pushed to the back. After all that hate and backlash, she responded with a few words that should never be controversial. Black boys deserve to grow up. In what world would that make anybody irate or upset? It doesn't matter what side of the fence you stand on. You don't believe that black boys should grow up? People telling her to stay in her lane, stop being political, go back to singing children's songs. And I'm not really sure what you guys expected from someone who literally built her entire career on helping children. Did you think she only helped white children? Miss Rachel is not some random influencer that found out that toddlers create views. She has graduate degrees in music education and early childhood education. Her content is research-backed and actually made for speech, language, learning, and social emotional skills. She actually started creating it after she failed to find true resources to help her son with his speech delay. You guys make every single stereotypical excuse there is when it comes to adults already. Black adults, brown adults, immigrants, it doesn't matter. Any dehumanizing thing you can say to help you sleep better at night, knowing they're not treated equally.
So she put, my views don't change depending on people's religion, skin color, place of birth. I stand with the children everywhere. Violence against children is unacceptable, period, right? Period, right? So, man, so she ain't playing. She's not playing, and the people, these people are pissed off that she's taking a stance because they feel like they've given her, they feel like they've given her the platforms, right? She says, I don't care about backlash. I care about kids.
Bullying is so bad. It's so bad. But I can handle this. Saying I don't care about all kids is like, it just hurts so bad. That is who I am. I love my neighbor. I love every child. Imagining for 1 second what a mom is going through, unable to feed her child, or give her child clean water, or keep her child safe. I can do this. I can do.
So she's using her platform to speak up and say something. She says, if you are a black-owned business, please share it with us in the replies. Let's all support. Can't wait to learn about you and your passion, right? Then she says, day 3 of posting a black-owned business. Dear friends on Play Street Museum in Manhattan on Upper West Side, right? So she's posting people's businesses, right? Somebody also said, y'all miss Rachel paid off my best friend's balance so that she can finish her doctoral program. This woman is changing people's lives. I will forever sing her praises. Thank you. So she's out here really helping people, man. And these people, they can't stand it. Day 3 of posting a black-owned business. My dear friend on Play Street Museum, right? So that's the images of her. That's the images of her with some black folks posting the image. Now remember what I told y'all. She has over 21 million subscribers, and she's out here using her platform to help people. They don't like that. Oh, they don't like that. They want to control the narratives, and as black people, you have to be perpetual victims all the time, and you have to be their victims. If you're not a victim, if you don't have victim stories, then it's a problem. So this is why they handling this case the way that everybody knows that if everybody that's talking on that Fox News, if this was their son and they was being handled this way, it would be the end of the world. That's how you know that these people are not right in their brain. I keep telling y'all, who said they were psychologically fit to govern over us? When we get injustice in this country, we got to go to the same people who historically given us nothing but injustice. We have to go to them to get justice. And we have to just trust and believe them. Why? Where do they do that at? Right? So the thing is, then we get lucky, we get a W with a big platform. I don't know how long her platform is going to be out there, because they definitely going to come after her. They definitely, I don't know how long she's going to be able to move around in the manner in which she's moving. I don't know. But she's decided, she's made a lot of money. She's decided to step up and say something, man, and just help people. Because she sees what's going on and she knows it's wrong. She has an actual soul, and she's saying, like, no, this ain't it, man. This ain't it. So, and I feel the same way. Me as a foundational Black American, I have a heart for other people. I love my people. I'm doing what I need to do for my people on the soul first. But that don't mean, that's why I don't really do too much tether content. I see what they say. I don't, man, forget them. I'm on FBA business. And I like the fact that I'm on FBA business. I'm working with these FBA babies in my community to change the mindset of them. I ain't worrying about them damn tethers, man. Later for all that. I'm more focused on what we need to do, and I'm glad that she used her platform to speak up for us and speak about our reparations, where she's getting hundreds of millions of views a month. Thank you, because that starts to sway, and people say, well, we want to hear you talk about babies. Don't talk about politics. Just shut up and sing the babies. She said no. She won't. So shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. She actually has a soul, and she actually cares for people. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.